Hi love, welcome back. In today's class we're making this beautiful crochet mesh pant. If you're new to the channel, my name is Miss Ayi and you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you love, thank you darling, thank you sweetheart for always coming back to us. This pant fits a size small to medium. Let's get right into class, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll be using this hot pink acrylic yarn. You'll need your scissors, a 4.5 mm hook, your tape measure, and your stitch marker, and your darning needle for this project. And this is my 4.5 mm hook. To begin with, you are going to make a slip knot and you chain 8. And this is how I make my slip knot. So we are going to start by making the band of our pant. So make a slip knot. If you want your band to be very big, you have to chain 11, and if you want it as medium as I did, you have to chain 8. After your 8 chains, you are going to skip 3 and make a double crochet in your 4th stitch. The 3 chains count as a double crochet, so you should be having 2, and keep making double crochets in each stitch up until the end of the row. So at the end of the row you should have 6 double crochets. And this is the end of row 1. You should be having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Row 2, you are going to start by chaining 1, 2, and turn your work. You're going to pull a double crochet in the next stitch because the chain 2 counts as a double crochet, and keep putting double crochet in each stitch until the end of the row. And at the end of the row you should be having 6 double crochets. So don't forget to put your last stitch at the end of the row. And this is the end of row 2. For row 3, you're going to chain 2, turn your work, and you're going to repeat your row 2. So make 6 double crochets in each stitch up until the end, and when you get to the end you chain 2 and keep working your double crochet rows. This is basically how to make the band of your pant. So you keep repeating this row until you have the measurement of your waist, and I'll meet you when I have mine. I'm done with the band, and I have 13 inches, but when stretched you get 15 inches, and this is 30 inches when it's straight. We are going to be connecting our band to get a round or a circle. So to connect our band, we are going to be connecting it with slip stitches. You first join the 2 sides together, and now we are going to be connecting it with slip stitch. So this is how we connect it. Since it's 6 stitches, we are going to connect with 6 slip stitches. So keep connecting, and I'll meet you at the end of the row. So you should have 6 slip stitches in total, and I'll meet you at the end of the row. So you should be having something like this at the end of the row. So chain 1. We are going to be making single crochet around our work until the end. So in each double crochet space we are going to make 2 single crochets. So just watch me do 2 single crochets in each. This is 1 and 2. In each double crochet row we are going to make 2 single crochets. So keep working your single crochet rows and I'll meet you at the end of the row. At the end of the row, we are going to be connecting with a slip stitch and chain 1 or 2, cut and fasten your yarn, and we are done with the band. And to the main work, we are going to start by dividing our work into two because the pants legs, so make sure you divide it into two. So I have divide your work into two by placing a stitch marker in these two places. So I just left a row interval, that is the connecting row, and the last stitch before the connecting row and the first stitch before the connecting row. So this is what it is. You are going to do the same thing for the front and the back. And now we are going to be working on the legs of our pants. So I'm taking one stitch marker, sorry, out, and you are going to connect with your chain. And now you are going to make a chain long enough, the length of your trousers. I'm going to be chaining 150 chains, but if you want your trousers, your pants very long, you are going to chain more rows, and if you want it shorter, you are going to chain less rows. After your 150 chains, skip one and make a single crochet in the next stitch. Make a single crochet in the following stitch, chain 4, 1 2 3 4, skip 2. Let me zoom in so you see, skip 2 and make a single crochet in the third stitch. Make another single crochet in the following stitch and another in the following. So 3 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. That is it. Chain 4 again, 3 4, skip 2 and make 3 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1 2 and 3. Chain 4 again and make 3 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. Chain 4, skip 2, make 3 single crochet in the next 3 stitches, and we are going to do this until we get to the beginning of our row, and I'll meet you at the beginning of the row. So to connect, I have 2 or 1 chain remaining, but you are going to ignore it, and I'm going to make a single crochet connecting to the band. So 1 and 2 single crochets inside the band space, turn your work, skip 1 single crochet, and into the next you are going to make a single crochet, and inside your chain 4 space you are going to make 4 single crochets, 3 and 4, and make a single crochet inside one of your 3 single crochets. Make 4 single crochets in the chain 4 space, 1 2 3 4. Make a single crochet in one of the 3 single crochets space. So in the middle, make your single crochet. Make 4 single crochet inside the chain 4 space, and you're going to repeat this until the end of the row, and I'll meet you at the end of the row. At the end of the row, since we started with a single crochet and 4 inside our chain 4, we are going to end with a single crochet in the last stitch, and you are going to chain 6 and turn your work. So anytime your previous row is 5 single crochet, meaning the next row you're going to chain 6, skip the first chain and make 3 single crochet in the next 3 stitches, 1 2 and 3. Chain 4, 1 2 3 4, and skip 1 2 3, and inside the third skip 2, and inside the third stitch you're going to make 3 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1 2 and 3, chain 4, skip 2. So that's the pattern: chain 4, skip 2, make 3 single crochets in the next 3 stitches. 1 2 3, and keep doing this, and I'll meet you at the end of your row. At the end of the row, since we started by making 6 single crochet, we are going to end by making a treble crochet, skip 1, and make a treble crochet in the next stitch. You should have something like this. And now we are going to connect it to the band by making 2 single crochets, 1 and 2. You're going to turn your work, skip 1, and make a single crochet in the next stitch. Make a single crochet in the next chain space, chain 2 space, and make a single crochet in the middle of your chain 3 space. Make 4 single crochets in the chain 2 3 4. Make a single crochet in the middle chain 3 space. Make 4 single crochets in the chain 4 space. Make a single crochet in the middle of the chain 3 space, and keep doing this until the end of the row. At the end of the row, you are going to make 2 single crochet in the chain 6 space. Chain 1, turn your work. You are going to begin with making a single crochet in the same space. Chain 4, 1 2 3 4, skip 2, and make 3 single crochets in the next 3 stitches. 1 2 and 3. Chain 4, and keep doing that until the end of the row. Chain 4, skip 2, and make 3 single crochets in the next 3 stitches, and I'll meet you at the end of the row. So make sure however you start is how you would end it. So since we chain 4, so the last, we are going to chain 4 and make a single crochet in our last stitch, and 2 single crochets, and we are going to connect our work with 2 single crochets to the band. So just watch carefully, and to begin the next row, you are going to turn your work, skip 1, and make your first single crochet in the next stitch. Work your 4 single crochets in the chain 4 space, and the pattern remains the same. 4 single crochet, make a single crochet in the chain 3 space, and keep working that until the end of the row. So you are going to pause the work from now, and you are going to watch the process and repeat the same exact thing. As I said, anytime you end with 5 single crochet in your previous stitch, you are going to chain 6 and start working your 3 single crochets, chain 4, 3 single crochets, chain 4, and yeah, you are going to repeat this. And to the connecting chain, make sure you are always connecting with 2 single crochets. When you turn your work, skip 1 and keep working your rows. You're going to pause from here and take the row one at a time, so you'll be familiar with all the rows and how to perfectly make it, because we are going to be working this pattern throughout until we are done with our pants. So this is This is it. So work your 2 single crochets to connect it, and I'm going to go around and I'll meet you at where the next stitch marker is. So keep working. I'm going to walk you through a few rows, but keep working. Wherever you don't understand, feel free to pause or take it slow. And yeah, just work your rows and I'll meet you at where my other stitch marker space is at. This is the end of my stitch marker row, and is one leg is complete, and I went ahead to make some extra rows for the clutch area, and I'm going to walk you through as we make the other leg. And also I'm going to show you how to make your extra rows for the clutch area, and we'll connect our pants. To start off with the next leg, you're going to connect your yarn and just do exactly as we did. So connect your yarn and you're going to chain 150 chains. So if you made whatever chains you started as your foundation chain, you're going to chain 150. That's the same exact chain, and you're going to skip the first stitch and make 2 single crochet in the next 2 stitches, chain 4, skip 2, make 3 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. This is the same pattern we are going to be using. It's just a cut off work. When you get to the stitch marker space, you just pause on your work and you're going to connect your yarn and start with the other leg. That's pretty much it. So keep working your stitches around up until you get to the other stitch marker, your last stitch marker, and we'll be done with our work. This is what we have now. And now for the clutch area, you're going to measure 7.5 inches and place 4 stitch marker on each side, so you don't cut off your work. Now you continue working your stitches, but this time when you get to where your stitch marker is, we are not going to be working up until the end of the row, but rather when you get to your stitch marker space, you're going to take off your stitch marker and end it there. So you're going to work up until you get to the stitch marker space. So you're going to pause at the stitch marker space. We are not going to be working now up until your end of the row. So the stitches still remains the same. So you are going to be working your stitches back and forth until you have 4 inches. So you are just ending at the stitch marker space, but everything remains the same. So keep working your rows up until you have 4 inches, and I'll meet you when I have my 4 inches. We are going to be working 4 inches on each side of your trousers, so it has 4 sides, right? So we are going to be working 4 inches, 4 inches, 4 inches on each side. So keep working your rows and I'll meet you when I have my 4 inches complete. After you are done with the size of your 4 inches, you are going to connect your yarn and also work 4 inches on the other two sides remaining, and we would connect our work after. So take off your yarn, and to make the other sides of your 4 inches, we are going to start connecting it at the end of our row, that is the bottom of the pants. And you are going to start with two single crochets and work your 4 single crochets in the space and a single crochet in the middle, and work 4 single crochets in the space, and keep working this until you have your 4 inches. And again, you do the same exact thing for the other side, and we will connect our rows. So keep working, and I'll meet you when I'm done with each of the following sides of my work. At this point in my life, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. This is the work, and I have my 4 inches to each side complete, and this is how the work is looking like now. We are going to be connecting the work, our pants, together. First, you are going to be attaching your yarn, and you're going to make single crochet, 3 single crochets, but you're going to be going with the back panel and the front panel, a single crochet to the back and to the front. So this is 3 and 4, and we are going to make 3 single crochets, and we are going to be attaching our work. We are going to skip 2 and make your first single crochet at the back, first single crochet at the front, make your second single crochet at the back, which is 3, make your second crochet at the single crochet at the front, which is 4, and you should have something like this. If you want, you make your third single crochet, making it 6 single crochet, but 3 single crochet on a row, 6 single crochet when you're counting row by row, or when you're counting from the back and the front, you should have 6. So chain your 3 again and go in with single crochet on in each side, 3 single crochet in each side of your work. So you make a single crochet here, single crochet here, single crochet. You can choose to make it 2 or 3, whichever way you desire. So, and chain your 3 and keep connecting this until you get to where the 4 inches space started. So we are connecting the 4 inches size of the work for both sides. So we are connecting one side of the work. After that, we are going to use the same exact pattern to connect the next side of the other side of your work. And now we will do the ultimate joining both sides together. With the ultimate connecting, we are just going to connect the row round from the back of our work, or wherever is your front or wherever is your back. So we are going to start connecting from one side until the other side of the work. So make a slip stitch and connect it with a single crochet, and now we are going to be connecting our work with single crochets in each stitch. So make sure you go in each stitch with a single crochet. So with the chain 4 space, you should know that you are going to connect it with 4 single crochet. Wherever is chain 3, you know that you are going to make 3 single crochet connecting. So you're going to be doing this and connecting it with single crochet round up until the beginning of your work, and you should be having something like this. And also note that you are working at the wrong side of your work. So you're going to connect round and turn your work. You can use stitch markers to clip as you are connecting, so the rows will be equal. So at the end of your work, you are going to make slip stitches. So I started connecting it from the front part of my work, because where I did the band where I connected the band would be my back side. So I started connecting from the front, and when you get to where you connected the band, you make slip stitches and to the top. And when you get to the top of the work, don't cut off your work, but make 2 single crochets in each double crochet row, just as we did for the beginning of our work. So work single crochet around your band, 2 single crochet in each double crochet row to the end of the row. When you get to the end, chain 1 or 2, cut and fasten your yarn, and you are going to sew in all loose ends, and you are done with your work. At this point, you are done with your work, and this is how your work should be looking like. After that, just turn in, and yeah, until we meet next week, is bye bye.